Well, Healing Pastures, the farm church. My name is Mark Shepard. I'm the minister of agriculture, minister of agroculture, and I'm just working to stay positive. We've had so much rain. We did have some beautiful weather this week, but there was literally only one day where we had no rain, which was Friday. We had some nice weather Tuesday-ish, but then it rained, and then we had some nice weather. Oh, mosquitoes. So we got a lot of mosquitoes. We got a lot of water. I was able to move the sheep up the hill, and I've moved them a couple of times already this week. And we moved the boys away from the girls. We have another farm that connects with Canton Apples, so a lot happened. Oh, and the sun just came out. The sun just came out. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's a miracle. So we're hanging in. Here's the week, and I thought Farming is Religion would be the right song to sing this week. So just, there's not a whole lot of message this week. I apologize for that. It's just getting done what needs to get done, staying positive as best I can, and appreciating the sun when it comes out, and knowing that at some point we'll have a drought and we'll complain about that, or the next thing we'll have is really hot weather and we'll complain about that. So I guess the theme this week is complaining about the weather. We all do it. It's something that we all experience, and particularly in the Northeast, the weather changes a lot. And I think also we are experiencing some weather pattern changes due to climate change, but not everybody believes in it. Yeah, anyway, the river's full and the sheep are up out of the wet area, so they're on the drier hillside, but I gotta move them a little faster now because there's not as much forage. But everybody seems to be okay. Everybody seems to be healthy. And so we'll take it. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen. Here's the week. Stick around to the end for the song, all right? Gotta go. Bye. It has rained like 3 times today. Heavy monsoon-like rains. But man, this weather is really moving in. I don't know what it's gonna do. But it's Sunday evening. We've had sunshine, we've had pouring rain, and now we're having wind, and there's a tornado warning. Crazy. Ship, 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 come on. Ship, 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 come on. Come on. Ship, 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 come on. Ship, 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 come on. It's very slippery. Ship, 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 ship. Oh man, they're so muddy. They hated it over there in all that water. So we got them a dry hillside. It's already been grazed, but there's a lot of clover here, and we're just gonna have to move them pretty quickly. That way we got a bunch of really good grass over there that is also on the hill. So we've had so much rain that it's basically just move them where it's driest and work with what's going on. Boom. All right, so I got the sheep up the hill, out of the water. We've just had deluges of rain, and the boy sheep went to freezer camp this morning, and in about a month I've got to separate out the boy lambs. We'll leave the ewe lambs on their moms. And oof, I think they're happy now. They're just making very happiness sounds. But we also have some upper lips being pulled back. That's not a good sign. I may have to move these two boys out of here. I have a place to move them, but yeah, gotta move these guys out of here. They're not used to being with the girls, and it's not good. Okay. Ha! Hey, little one. You tired of being wet? It'll be drier here. Hey guys, what you eating? We are eating grass. We are eating clover. Oh boy. They have such a varied diet on this farm because they were eating mostly tree leaves and swamp ferns and all kinds of other things down there, but up here they're eating more grasses and clovers. It's all good. And the sun just came out for the first time, and I can't remember when. Isn't that awesome? So maybe, just maybe, see, little boys are starting to be little boys. Yeah. And Spike and Luna are tired of being wet, aren't you? Yes. So we got one shelter here. I gotta move the other shelter in. And that's down the hill, so I better get at it. There's some hellions in the bunch. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at the spirit of these guys. Geez, I wonder if they're ram lambs. I wonder how could we tell? Yeah. And we have another ram. He should not be in here. But I need to just combine the herds. The flocks. And I gotta get him out of here. We'll do that very soon. Hopefully soon enough. But that's the update. We moved them up the hill and the sun is coming out. It's all good. We're gonna survive the deluge. Boom. They are nailing this clover. Look at that. Just hoovering it up. They are just going to town on that stuff. Yummy, yummy. It's nap time. I think everybody's enjoying getting a little dry. And tomorrow I'll set up the tent so they have even more shade and more shelter. And we will survive the deluge. We will survive. I just woke up, and for the record, it's a really nice day. We really needed one. And I think maybe we won't have any rain today, but we'll see. It's just, right now, perfect weather. And I wanted to document that because I've been kind of a little bit overwhelmed with all the rain, just because the property that I am farming on is kind of in a floodplain. And it's been very wet. It's nice. Yesterday I woke up really, really early and it was pouring. And the day before it was pouring. And on and on. But the grass is growing. That is good. All right, I gotta make my coffee. Well, I'm out standing in another field. This is, I'm a mess, but this is an area I'm going to put the boy sheep on. I have to put the 2 rams on immediately because they're showing a little bit too much interest in the girls. And I don't think the girls are in heat yet, but I need to just get the boys out of there. So this is a property that adjoins the Canton Apples property, but it's also kind of around the corner and across a road. There's 2 chunks of it. So this is an area that the landowner can actually see the sheep. She was really excited about them. So I'm excited to be here. It's still a floodplain and it's still wet, but if and only if the rain stops falling for a couple of days, the water should just soak in and recede in the plants. It's covered with really good vegetation, so they will start pulling the water out and putting it up into the air and also digging down with their roots. But there is standing water in a few places, and but we're getting started. Let me give you a look around. Plus there's a lot of brushy woods over there that we're going to get into as well. But for the moment, we have a somewhat wet meadow. Hopefully it will dry out, but we also have some other stuff for the boys to eat. So, and there's only 2 of them, so we should have some time here. Boom. All right, so we got big boy and little boy over here. That's how tall the grass is. All right, it is Wednesday and it's time to move these girls. Try it again. You girls ready? Here we go. It looks magical though. I mean, seriously. You work here so you don't notice it, but there's nothing else like this anywhere around here. We complain a lot about the weather. But when we have weather that's absolutely perfect, we often don't register or mark the fact that, holy guacamole, it's a beautiful, beautiful evening in front of the oil tank. But wow, it's just spectacularly perfect weather-wise today. So I just want to acknowledge that sometimes the weather is fabulous. Sometimes the weather tests us and challenges us in ways that we would prefer it did not. It has been wet, but after every storm comes the rainbow, right? After every challenge comes the ability to recognize the progress, the depth of the learning that has happened. So just a little bit of an acknowledgement. And it's funny because I'm looking behind the camera that way. I'll turn so you can see it if this, like, right? That's where the pigs were last summer. And it just has turned into a jungle. It's just grown up. So I'm helping everybody else with the sheep to take care of their brush. In the meantime, I'm growing some serious brush here. So anyway, the sun came out. The weather is perfect. It's not too hot, not too cold. There's a nice breeze. It is spectacular at the moment. And we need to appreciate it and give thanks for it and celebrate it when it happens. 10 times a year. Peace, love, grooviness. Boom. I just want to acknowledge my mound of jewelweed here. This is, there's a compost pile underneath that. And we have grapes and jewelweed. And the jewelweed is a spectacular favorite of the hummingbird, so we're gonna let it grow. Is it time to come out, hang out in the sun, little buddy? This is my greenhouse snake that I see every year, hopefully. I don't have a name for him, but it's nice to see him. It's a ribbon snake. True to form, Luna has found something to dig under. Uh-oh. What'd you got? What'd you get? Oh, she got something. Good girl. Such a good girl. That's a good girl. She just caught a meadow vole. Spike, stay. Spike, leave her be. Good girl. Yeah. All right, so down here is where the sheep were for 4 days. And over here is where they were not. And that's what it looked like before sheep, after sheep. So, like, all of those little bushes could be just pretty much mowed or chipped, and then you would literally have silvopasture right there, in the grass and the weeds that the animals can eat will grow, and we'll start putting a little pressure on the buckthorn trees. All right, so I just moved them in here. I did not videotape it because I didn't have a gate. I had to lift with both hands the fence and they went under it. But let's see what they're eating here. I pushed stop by mistake, but I can start again. What are they eating? Well, she just grabbed a bunch of those yellow flowers. There's so much to eat in here, they're just racing through. You just nailed some clover, white clover right there. Hi there. Hey, Freckles. And did I mention it's a beautiful day? It's not raining. The first day it hasn't rained. Amazing. Amazing. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. They're very happy with the new area. Still don't like how close to the road it is, but we'll be here 2 days and then we'll start moving that way. Get them back down the hill off the road, and hopefully things will dry out. We have like 70 acres over here, but it's wet. So this is looking pretty good for the moment. I'm actually steering them, by the way. They don't just go in there. I have to move my body in certain ways. And by moving my body, they keep this bubble of space always between me and them. And you can steer them with it. It's kind of cool. Good night, ladies. Well, I thought it was done raining for the day, but it is kind of misting and it's starting to fall a little heavier. I had left my phone at home, so my exercise app, my fitness app didn't register a lot of the steps that I took, and I have a perfect month so far. So I went for a walk after dinner. As you can probably tell, it's pretty stormy. And I should have brought my raincoat, but I didn't. And it feels good actually to be out, because I stayed in all day because it rained all day. But we did have a beautiful day yesterday, so can't complain. But I will. We always complain about the weather. What else would we talk about? It's something we all have in common. And sometimes the weather kind of pushes us over the edge, like if we have stress in our lives, and then we have rain after rainy, after rain, after rain, after rain. Just these deluges. And sheep do not like wet feet. And it's just been too much rain. Too much of a good thing. And the slugs are just, the slugs are everywhere. It's gross. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. I don't have a clue what I'm gonna say for the Sunday message, but this is how it starts. Saturday night, start thinking about the week. What happened? What's going on? What's the news? And yeah. That's all I have right now. I live where the farming is religion, and the weather is always bad. It's always too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry, and everything's gonna die. Take your hand off the plow for a moment. Lift your face to the sheltering sky. Take your mind off the law of gravity and teach our heart how to fly. 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 Refuse to just get by. When the hours get long and tedious, and the honeybees abandon their hive, remember that you are one of the few who keep the rest of us alive. So teach our heart how to fly. by. Keep your focus on the possibilities and remember why you are here. Nature is your ally, not your enemy. The ultimate enemy is fear. So teach your heart how to fly. Teach your heart how to fly. Teach your heart how to fly. Refuse to just get by. Adorning the morning meadows. Remind your heart, remind your heart, remind your heart, remind your heart how to fly. Remind your heart how to fly. Remind your heart how to fly. Refuse to just get by. Refuse to just get by. I live where the farming is religion and the weather is always fine. It's never too hot, too cold, too wet, too dry, and everything is gonna thrive. Everything is gonna thrive. Teach your heart how to fly. 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 Yeah. So thanks for listening to the song. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for kind of working through the week with me. It's a little different format this week. And just a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed and given a thumbs up, that's great. And please leave a comment below. And also we have lamb. So if you're local or if you're in the Albany area, I'll be heading down to Albany, New York on Friday, the 5th of July. Today is June 30th. So we're into July, folks, and it's been a very, very wet June, but maybe things will dry out a little bit. I don't know. We have a lot of water, and some people don't, so we need to appreciate it and learn how to manage it, learn how to adapt, and just accept what nature has brought us. And we can do okay. We'll be okay. A lot of places in the world have so little water. So we need to be grateful for it and not get too much whiny. Not too much whiny stuff about it. It's tempting though. You know what I mean? Anyway, peace, love, and grooviness. My prayers go out to you. Stay dry, stay warm, stay cool. Whatever you need to do, know that you can do it. We are adaptable. That's why we are so successful. It's because we can adapt, although sometimes complaining feels pretty good. Peace, love, grooviness. Amen. Talk to you next time. Have a great week. Boom. The sun is coming out. The sun is coming out.